The structure of the spiral is in fact based on the idea that we simply asked ourselves the question, what if this were real? So there's a story of 6 artists who still steal 6 paintings. So if this story was real, how would that unfold online and in reality? So in reality, that would mean that the paintings are gone. So we asked the museums to remove the Picasso, the Rubens, etc. And they did. The other thing is that the artists who steal the paintings invite the audience to go online and search the paintings through a game that they design. So when you went to the website that they communicate in the series, the website is as if it is made by the artists themselves. So in that way, we simply ask ourselves, what if this story was real? How would it unfold? So, in fact, our fiction crosses the line of the TV screen into the online and into reality. So that's in fact what we do. We push the suspension of disbelief beyond one medium over to another. It's very difficult to get the attention of a broad audience for such a series. Well, for the series itself, we had 2.5 million viewers. And about 4% of that audience played the game, and a tiny percentage of that was really extremely active and went to the events and to the museums, etc. So the thing is that you need to start in time. You need to start very early to build your community. I think if we would have started earlier to communicate about our story, I think we easily could have activated 10 to even 15% of our audience. So in general, we say like you have the 1-9-90 rule. So of the 100 people that look at your TV series, 10 people go online, and 1 out of those 100 really becomes very active. That's a bit how you can look at the participation pyramid. And the participation pyramid is also the way that we structure our story, offering different levels of involvement. Because the higher the level of involvement, the fewer people participate. And so the lowest level of involvement is just sitting back watching the TV screen, and the highest level of involvement is, going to events and everything in between. So that's really important to structure and design your story world in such a way that it allows different levels of involvement and that it's a smooth path that you can follow. Well, I think there's a lot of, how should I say, room for innovation in German fiction. Definitely when it comes to TV, there's too much, I think, really the traditional crime thriller series. So there's definitely room for some fresh ideas where I think the focus lies more on personal stories, character, instead of just yet another plot and yet another crime to solve. And I think there are some interesting experiments, like Tatort Plus is, I think, a good initiative. On the other hand, I think they could do much more interesting stuff. Also because it's a big market. Like, for example, with the Spiral, we had to work in 7 countries with 7 different languages. Well, some people do understand each other, but nevertheless, it's very divided market. While in Germany, you have a bigger critical mass. So in fact, I think Germany could play a big role in creating more successful intellectual property that is innovative and that could, really be present both on TV, online, and maybe also in reality. There's a big potential here.